That's enough of that crap. Welcome to Naked Zombie Paranormal Radio with your hosts, Brad Scott and Wadsy.
It is the 11th of July, 2011, and you are listening to the best in Australian paranormal radio, Naked Zombie Paranormal Radio, with your host, Brad Scott, and joining me tonight in the cardboard box as usual, when he makes it in, is Mr. Wadsworth. Hey Peter, how are you?
Very good, sir. Yourself?
I am good. I'm doing really well. And how has your week been?
My week has been fantastic.
Has it?
Yeah, except for the 5 days in between Sunday and Saturday.
That sucks, doesn't it?
Yeah.
Every time. Anyway,
Every time.
Look, we are going to do the news tonight.
Oh, I should have said the 7 days between recording this last time and this time.
Yes, which was longer than 7 days.
No, we did it last Monday.
Did we?
Yes.
Oh, I can't remember.
I want to know
Yeah, go for it.
why paranormal stuff and weird stuff. I got the chair with all the stains on it. They're your stains, aren't they?
I was going
No, don't blame me for this. They're your stains. It's your chair.
I was going to do a Clinton. I did not have sexual relations with that chair.
I'm going to bring a towel next time.
Ooh, bazinga. Okay. Anyway, so let's change subject very quickly. We're going to read the news tonight.
We are.
Okay, we are. But look, we got some things to bring up first.
Yes.
Okay.
Breakfast?
Yeah, that too. But we have a new live link on the website.
I'm excited about this.
This is fantastic because what this has given our audience. Look, because we've got to pre-record the show a lot of the times because a lot of our guests do it at certain times, we can't always do it when we want to do it.
Plus we make so many mistakes.
And we make so many mistakes. But by doing it, pre-recording the shows, we get the shows out to people that can download and listen to all the rest of it, which is absolutely fantastic. But what we have now on the Naked Zombie website, and you guys have probably seen this by now, it's the live link. So every Sunday night between 8 and 10 Eastern Standard Time for Brisbane. So if you're overseas, you've got to look up what Brisbane is compared to you when we'll be on.
It's Greenwich Mean Time plus 10 hours.
10 hours, so basically if it's a day after us or a bit before us.
Before depending which side.
I did well, you are.
Yeah, and whether you're standing on your head.
Yeah. What this is going to do is this is going to give people a more personal approach to the show. I mean, we're going to basically have people come into the cardboard box, and we're going to get psychics in, so people can actually. This is great because it's live and it's in real time. They get on the chat side as well, and they can leave messages, and we can read them out at the same time. We can ask questions. I'm going to get a proper phone number for the radio show, so people can ring up during when we broadcast live, and hopefully get it all recorded. And people have asked because they want to see the video side of it. They want to see us.
Do they?
I don't know why.
No. I've seen you, and I don't want to see you anymore.
We talked about the shower incident. We won't bring that up again. Anyway,
dark glasses.
Yeah, glasses don't work. So that's what. So we've got live links.
Back to the wall.
Back to the wall. So we've got live links coming up on the show. So starting from next Sunday, we had a bit of a trial run. I did a trial run last Sunday.
Yes.
I recorded about 6 minutes of it just to see how it works. It works.
It works, but it didn't work because I couldn't find it, and I got
confused. Speaking about getting confused, we'll get onto that later. But yeah, so between 8 and 10 Eastern Standard Time in Brisbane, Australia. If you're overseas, just check it out. Look it up.
Time plus 10.
10, yeah, whatever.
Down,
and then we go from there.
Yep.
So anyway, listen, we also, while I'm here, we have a new sponsor.
A new sponsor?
We have a new sponsor for Naked Zombie Paranormal Radio.
Hang on, isn't this our only sponsor?
Well, yeah, it's a start. But Aspire, I'd like to personally welcome Aspire. Aspire is a communications company. They provide a wide variety of image, publicity, branding services to established industries and emerging talent. Not branding.
Oh, okay.
For nearly 20 years, Aspire has worked with a diverse roster of over 120 technology, health, political and talent clients, gathering regional and national awards in the United States. They're a US company.
That's where we go.
Mate, we have a US sponsor. Thank you, Aspire, for helping us out with the show. And if you need if you need a publicity or branding services, you can call. This is a United States number, which is 888-405-6730, or visit www.aspirecommunications.com.
You don't want to say no, are you? You don't want me to say that, do you? No, you don't. I didn't think so. Not by looking in your face. Okay. No idea. Okay.
This
so
is
it's just .com.
.com. This is an American site, so that's 888-405-6730. So go and check them out. Absolutely wonderful for coming on board, and they've been a great help.
Do you have to put the dots in between the 888 and the 405?
No, you don't. That's, oh God, you make it difficult again. Why does it happen to me?
Because you've got to keep on top of it.
Oh, I know, but anyway, so we're going to read the news out tonight. But hey, listen, I received today a message on my answering machine.
Oh, okay. It wasn't one of those messages. It was a real message.
It was a real message from a famous physicist. Now, you know how much I love physics.
No.
Thanks. We rehearsed this, I do. I love my physics. I'm good at
sorry,
physics.
we're on to page 2. Hang on.
This is not script. This is how it happened. Anyway, so you know how I like me physics, right?
Is that why you got a book on the desk that says Physics for Dummies?
I do actually have a book on my desk called Physics for Dummies. Yes,
Yes.
I love physics. I was always going to do something with physics and never
You just
got
like
there.
blowing things up.
No, actually, what I love doing is I love when I get employed by a company and someone tries to be smarter than me. I quote them some physics facts and they go, "Oh." And they walk away because I actually know what it means.
You were
but it
holding the
sounds
book up.
really
I thought you were going to say you just hit him with it.
anyway, we got this phone call today. Left a message. Now I'm going to play this message from. Ready for this?
No, but go on.
Stephen Hawkins.
Stephen Hawkins.
Yep, Stephen Hawkins left us a message.
All right, let's hear it.
Let's hear the message.
Let's
We'll
hear
play
it.
the message right now. Hello, you've reached the studio of Naked Zombie. Please leave your name and details after the tone. Thank you.
Hello, Brad and Mr. Wadsworth. All my life, I have been fascinated by the big questions that face us, and have tried to find scientific answers to them. If, like me, you have looked at the stars, and tried to make sense of what you see, you too have started to wonder what makes the universe exist. The questions are clear, and deceptively simple. But the answers have always seemed well beyond our reach. Until now, after listening to Naked Zombie, I find myself thinking, my God, how much you suck. Seriously, you guys make about as much sense as a dielectric constant spinning at net torque of -5 revolutions into allochthonous matter with a unit of length 1.0 times 10 to the -8. That's right, I burned you good. Layer losers.
There you go.
Yeah.
Officially burned by Stephen Hawkins.
What's he done recently? Gee. I don't see him being here doing this.
No, but there you go. Stephen Hawkins must have heard the show, rang up, saw how bad it was, and decided to leave us a message. And you too can leave us a message.
Not that smart though. No. We didn't understand a word of it.
No, what you can do is you can go to the...
1 to the -8.
Well, he's a physicist. What do you expect? He's a very smart man. He's a genius.
You keep reading the books and then you explain it to me.
All right, I'll do it later.
Okay.
Anyway, what we're going to do is people can actually, if they want to leave us a message, they can go to the Skype and leave us a message on NZPI06. But in a week or so, there's actually going to be a proper phone number which we'll put out there. So if people want to leave us a message or something like that, and we'll play it. Just be nice.
Yes.
Not like Mr. Hawkins there who just rubbish
nice.
the crap out of us, didn't
Yes.
he? Yeah. Yeah, what has he ever done for science?
Yeah, what's he ever done?
The
Who's
paranormal.
even in the
Yeah,
know?
that's right.
Stephen Hawkins.
All right, listen, while we're speaking on that, and because we've said hello to our new sponsor, and look, speaking of sponsors,
You sponsor?
our new sponsor, and look, we can be bought. Seriously,
Yes.
we can be bought.
Not necessarily with money either.
No, not so with money. Look, because we basically run this on the cheap, very
cheap.
cheap, and we have pretty crappy equipment. So look, if you're a company out there and you may have some like radio gear lying around,
Yeah, microphones.
microphones.
I broke my headphones last week.
I did break his headphones last week.
They're stuck up with duct tape.
Yeah, his headphones are stuck with gaff tape. That's how sad it is here at the moment. And a mixing board would be nice. And look, if you want to throw, and then we will put your details on Naked Zombie on the Facebook
And we'll
page,
look after it.
and we'll look after it, and you may get it back or not. Depends if we
Yeah.
flee the country.
I'll make sure he doesn't put dirty stains on it, like his chair.
Oh, stop about the stains! Like I did not have sexual relations with that chair.
No.
I'm not bloody. What's his name?
What's his name?
What's his name? Bruce.
Bruce, yes, that's it.
Bruce the chair kidnapper. Bruce the chair kidnapper.
Charlene.
Anyway, guys,
Daryl and
hey,
Charlie.
listen. All right, so while we're on this topic, and we're getting off track again,
We
like
are.
usual, but I've done something for you.
You always do things for me.
I've done
I do
something
nothing
for you. Look,
I don't
seriously,
like it that way.
the cardboard box.
He's
Look,
growing.
we've been getting. I've been getting a lot of emails, and thank you to all the emails from people who send us information and stuff. It's been wonderful as always, but people just, I don't seem to give you enough love. That's what we've come down to.
You know what they've worked out? You're just here to pick on me.
I'm here to pick on you, but for you, I've designed you a new intro to read the news.
A new intro.
A new intro.
This will be different.
This is the intro. You ready for this?
I'm ready.
This is how you come in each week, or each time we do the news. People know you're coming. Ready?
Okay.
From the murky depths of the cardboard box, which is known as the Naked Zombie radio station, lives a man. A simple man. A man with a mind like a child. A man-child. A newsman. A man that brings you the news. A confused man. A man who is not afraid to wear high heels in public or a lovely frilly dress. A man who is only confused by when he looks himself in the mirror and doesn't realise it's actually him staring back at him. This is the man for the news. The Naked Zombie News. This man is known as Wadsy, the man. There you go.
That's very Monty Python. I like that.
You like that?
I do.
Every time the news comes on now, that is going to be your intro.
I like it.
I like it. Well, you better have some news for me this time.
Yeah?
Are we actually going to make a start?
Well, yeah, okay.
Okay, so where are you taking me in the world of the strange bizarre tonight, Wadsy?
Well, what about conspiracy theories?
Oh, I love conspiracy theories.
Well, not, yeah, well, or weird things. Like
Except
this.
the guy sitting next to me. Keep going.
I'm looking in a mirror.
Hey,
again.
look, I'm still getting over the fact
I'm looking in the mirror.
I still was getting over the fact I got burnt by
Stephen Hawking.
Stephen Hawking.
What's he done recently?
I only discovered the laws of physics and nature. Okay, keep going. Where are we down?
Johann Wolfgang von Goethe,
Yep.
an 18th century German poet, was riding on the road right towards him. When riding towards him was someone who looked exactly like him, but wearing a grey suit trimmed in gold. 8 years later, Van Gogh was again travelling on the same road, but in the opposite direction, and then realised he was wearing the same clothes that guy had been wearing he saw 8 years earlier.
So a bit of cross-dimensional themey jiggy. This is where we need Mr. Hawkins to explain this to us.
But he burnt us.
He did. No,
No,
so we're not doing
no.
anything nice for him anymore.
Yeah.
So I guess all that fan mail been sending him with pictures of me
With the hat on.
with the hat on.
You should have had the paper bag like I have.
Yeah, people love the paper bag. You're a
That's
bit of a
good.
mystery.
That stops the spitballs sticking.
Yeah, it doesn't stop me getting hit in the back of the head though. Alright, so this guy saw himself. Okay, that's interesting.
years
What
earlier.
else you got?
I got an American novelist, Anne Parrish, was browsing through bookstores in Paris in the 1920s.
Mm-hmm.
She came upon a book that was one of her favourites entitled Jack Frost and Other Stories.
Mm-hmm.
I'm sure it had children in it. She immediately showed it to her husband, remarking that the story had been one of her favourites as a little girl. Her husband opened the book and was stunned to read the inscription inside that said Anne Parrish, 209 Weber Street, Colorado. It turns out the book was the one she had as a child. Yeah, that's what I thought too. Now I can take over the show.
My God. Sure this isn't the crappy boring news?
Yeah, well, you threw it on me. I got stunned by the intro. I'm still in shock.
No, we want news, don't we, folks?
Yes, all
yeah, we want some bloody news. Give me some news.
Let me change the page here. What do we got? Okay, I got one here. This is strange. This is just weird.
Go for it.
A man who shot his car because it wouldn't start has been jailed for 3 months by a court in Arizona. Lorena Lawrence Levito fired 2 rounds through the windscreen. That'll teach it. And into the dashboard of the Camaro when it wouldn't start.
Oh, no, poor Camaro.
Neighbours called the police and Levito was arrested after a lengthy standoff. He pleaded guilty to one count of discharging a gun unlawfully within the Kingman city limits and was sentenced to 3 years probation and 90 days jail term. He shot the car because it wouldn't start. I think that's wrong because the car couldn't fight back.
You know what he should have used? That new Wins product.
Which one? Is that
Wins, you know that Wins, that synthetic stuff you put in?
Yeah.
Wins start, you bastard.
Is there one called Wins Get It in Gear?
Seriously.
When the clutch fails, you go, get in gear.
No, wind start, you bastard. Seriously, it must be invented because I thought of it.
Yeah, right.
Because I am
Maybe Stephen Hawkins invented it.
Yeah, I'm the ideas man.
You are. We know that.
Yes. I'm the idea. Anyway, so no good.
Stains on the chairs again.
Stop it. You're embarrassing me. So wind start, you bastard. That's what he needed. So
I want to know why Carl's not working. Needed 2 bullets to make it stop working.
No,
instead of just 1.
Accidental discharge.
Could be.
On the chair.
Moving along, leaving that alone. Yes, you should be.
I feel so dirty.
You are. Vladimir Putin was sent to Russia by God to help it deal with its troubles in the early post-Soviet era. Kremlin's top political advisor says.
Really?
Yes. To be honest, I think Putin as a person who was sent to Russia by fate and the Almighty at a difficult hour. Interfax quoted First Deputy Administration Chief. Yeah.
Hang on. That's
his initials are V and his S.
Okay. Venereal.
As telling Chechen television. Another god one.
Really, there you go. So
he exists.
Putin was sent to Russia by the Almighty.
In a time of need.
He's
done that before.
He has.
Yes.
Yeah, he has. This is one time.
Yes.
When I was at Burger King.
Burger King?
Burger King. No, I was telling.
Is this different from Bandcamp?
No, this has got nothing to do with one time at Bandcamp. When I was in New Zealand, we had a Burger King, right?
Yes.
And seriously, the young fella there said we're all out of what's not a quarter pounder. What they call over in they're called a something burger. I was one particular burger, right?
Yeah.
Right, and I was like really bugger. I was really sort of disappointed. I liked this burger.
You couldn't eat something else?
No, look, this is a story. Anyway, it's like this big beam of light come down, seriously, and this other young bloke come up and said, no, but we have one left.
Wow.
See?
Did he just make it in the background thinking, I heard him say that?
He did.
Yes.
He actually, that's what I mean. So he shows up in the time of need to help a Soviet country and to make sure that I get my burger.
There's a bit of difference between a Soviet country and a burger.
I don't know. This was a pretty cool burger.
Was it?
Yeah.
Have bacon?
Well, we had the lot.
Had the lot?
It was an awesome burger. While we're talking about burger, this isn't very paranormal.
You started it.
I did. All right, let's move right along.
Moving along. Okay. And next, we're going to Brazil.
Brazil.
Getting as far away from New Zealand and your stories as possible.
Mate, Brazil. Brazilian ladies. Oh, yes. Yeah. They are so fine.
An 11-year-old boy in Brazil has been dubbed Magnet Boy.
Magnet Boy.
He attracts metal objects sticking to his skin. No, I don't think so, because you can do that with a teaspoon.
Yeah, on the nose.
On the nose.
So I've actually seen a photo of this kid, and literally he's got lumps of metal hanging off him. There's actually a photo of him on. If people check out Magnet,
I've seen people like that. It's just called piercings.
No. They're not actually through him. Like, he's actually got like a steel cigarette container and all the stuff just hanging off his chest. I saw it on the... It's amazing.
Was it on the net?
It must be true.
No, it wasn't on the net. You saw it on TV.
Yeah, well, it was TV. It's still true. No, so this kid... So how old is this boy?
This boy's 11.
11 years of age, and he's a magnet.
Magnet Boy. During an interview, the boys... said he asked his son to bring him a knife and fork, and much to his surprise, they stuck. Anytime, anywhere, things stick to him, which is not good actually if you're walking down the street, because
super glue has the same effect.
It does.
I remember I super glued my hand
to stains on the chair.
No, I didn't. I'm only kidding. Anyway, and you can send all your complaints to Peter at Brad-Scott.
Yes.
Anyway, so this guy's kid's got magnetized.
And in school, everyone asks him to bring him things on his body. They think it's a party trick.
Oh, it must be a good trick.
Yeah.
I mean, seriously, think what you could walk out of banks with that stuff on.
No,
airports.
I'm just thinking you walk down the street and pick up a Lamborghini.
just stuck to his back.
to his back.
I didn't see it there, officer.
No, it followed me home.
It's like that movie Robots. Remember the movie Robots where he gets magnetized and all this? It's made this poor kid as he matures and gets older, like he's walking down the street. Next minute, like all this metal stuff starts flying at him. He has to start running. Sorry, I shouldn't do this. Anyway, you can actually see what we get up to on what nights is it?
Sunday
nights. Don't forget Sunday
starting
nights.
on the 17th.
Starting next week.
It is too.
It is. We're going live next week.
You are.
We are. You're going to be here for next week?
I'll try and be here for next
week.
week.
Yeah, better be here for next week.
I'll
Because
be here.
I handled it on my own last week.
You did 6 minutes.
No, actually, I did about an hour. But I
only showed 6 minutes.
I only
because
recorded
that was
6
all that was
minutes.
worth showing.
Maybe, but no, honestly, so we got some good reports on it.
Yeah?
Yeah.
Let's read some out. We got anything to read out?
Yeah, we have actually.
Okay.
I'll read them out for you now. Hang on, Ted.
Okay, there is quite a few comments here, Brad.
Yeah, I know.
Yes,
This
we
is
got,
part of, because people can go on the chat and they can talk to us and stuff like that.
Yeah, but Roger had trouble, like me. He had trouble because he missed it all due to an Optus ad, who's not one of our sponsors, but should be.
They should, but they're not.
They're not, so we won't
if you
mention that again.
see an ad come up, don't stress about it. It's just one of those things. But look, went well tonight. People
From the Adelaide
look
Spirit
forward to
Chasers.
the next show from Judy Barr. She loved it. It was a good night from Vicky. I know how she went to bed. Basically,
Roger says that explains the glasses frames.
Oh, that's right. You know how I wear glasses. It's my big thick rim ones.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
Your nerdy ones.
Yeah, I'm a nerd.
Yes.
Look. Have a look at the dungeon. Look at the comic book collection.
It's not dark. You have got a window.
Yeah, but look at my comics, and my collectibles, my Davros.
Who?
Davros.
Is he related to Stephen Hawkins?
Oh, Christ almighty. Davros, or bloody Doctor Who.
Doctor Who.
No, don't you know who Davros is?
No.
You're kidding.
No.
Davros, he is the creator of the Daleks, dude. Seriously.
I know what a Dalek is. Exterminate.
Yeah,
Exterminate.
you almost got that right, you loser. Bloody Davros is like the dude.
The dude.
Look, I have a 1983 model Davros from DePaul.
And he plays with it regularly.
I do not. It's in a glass case, and as you can see, it's rotating on its own. See, it's rotating. See
Yes,
it's spinning. I was
yes.
going to spell. That is limited because the DePaul factory burnt down in 1985, and they lost all the mould. So that's a rare bit of kit. So if anyone's out there who knows what I'm talking about, please go and smack Wadsy, because this is classic stuff.
And anyone that doesn't know what he's talking about, let's go for a beer.
And also, not to forget my Starbug off Red Dwarf, my miniature Starbug I've got sitting up in the top of the cupboard there. See my
You got
missus?
Red Dwarf miniatures.
I got Red
Oh,
Dwarf.
I love Red
I've
Dwarf.
got King Kong. I've got sign frames from The Simpsons. Oh, I have all the kit. And another thing, if you want to buy me, you can send me stuff.
Who's
Send
signed
me
the
Corsa.
Simpsons frames? Is that your mum?
No, my mum didn't sign The Simpsons, bro. They're signed by the people who do The Simpsons.
Oh, okay. So
Yes.
I just thought it was signed by your mum.
And also, I have guys from Spook TV, the Booth Brothers, signed me a poster and sent it over from the States for me.
Sweet.
With my name on the top.
You got
So
Red Dwarf stuff.
I have Red Dwarf
That's
stuff.
cool. I
And
love
I have,
Red Dwarf.
and have all the DVDs. Why are we talking about Red Dwarf and
I don't know.
collectibles?
Well, that's out of there.
Because you have no news.
No.
Do you?
You started talking about Doctor Who.
Because you didn't know... Oh, God, we're getting off track again. All right, now, where are you taking me in the world now, Mr. Wadsworth?
Okay, we're leaving Brazil. We're going to Mexico.
Actually, yes, we're in Mexico.
Mexico.
Oh, okay, what's happening in
I
Mexico?
saw this in the news the other way. There's some
Alright.
people do anything.
Yep, okay.
I bet you this guy only had 2 days left before he was let out.
Okay, what's the story?
A woman has been caught trying to sneak her common law husband out of a Mexican prison in a suitcase following a bonking visit.
Really?
Yes.
A conjugal visit.
Conjugal.
Conjugal. Yeah,
visit.
good my pronunciation.
Staff at the prison in Chetmalao, or
Chetmilao.
Chetmalao.
Chetmilao.
Supposed to say it with a Mexican accent.
No, just say
Or do you spit
Chetmilao.
after it or something?
Keep going.
Yesterday noticed that the woman seemed nervous and was pulling a black wheeled suitcase that looked bulky. Prison guards checked the bag of the 19-year-old and found inmate Juan Ramez, whatever his name is, curled up inside in a fetal position.
Oh, you're kidding.
He's-
Here's a photo of it.
Yes.
Oh, goodness
And
me.
he's scratched up inside this suitcase. He was serving 20 years sentence for a 2007 conviction of illegal weapons possession. The woman was arrested and charges are pending.
This is serious, folks. Seriously, I'm
This
just
is
put up
real.
the photo now. This is bloke shoved in this black suitcase in the fetal position. They got the suitcase over with him still in it, and the guards are taking a photo.
And you know what he's doing? He's holding his head in shame.
He is holding his head in shame, man.
The only clothing we can see is his socks.
Seriously, dude, that's
Maybe
just...
the weight, had to get over the airline's weight, had to take everything off.
Yeah,
So
I'm
otherwise
sure
wouldn't
he
book on.
would have got out before. I mean, then again, you don't know, do you?
No.
Well, so this guy, his
But it
missus
doesn't
tried
matter
to...
now. They're both going to be in jail. Why don't they get the same jail together?
I don't think so. I think he's...
Gotta look at the positive.
Yeah, but I think his special friend visits are going to be with his cellmate, not his partner. Bum, bum.
Baba. Mummy, Baba.
That little thing.
Now we got something really weird.
What's that?
An animal story.
Oh, a cryptozoological story. Finally, something of a paranormal nature. Go for it.
Yoda, short tuft of hair, protruding tongue, and long, seemingly hairless legs were enough to earn it the title of the world's ugliest dog in Northern California. The 14-year-old Chinese created and Chilean mix won the honour. I'm going to start that again. Can we start that again?
Would you like me to do it for you?
Yeah, do it for me.
All right, he's actually brought it up. I mean,
I've got to adjust the straps on my high heels.
Yeah, that's right. No,
Yeah.
so what it says, a 14-year-old Chinese crested Chihuahua mix won the honour of today of the 23rd annual contest in the Samoa Marine Fair.
Keep going. You're doing
Oh,
well.
okay, yeah, well, I am the radio dude, aren't I?
You are the radio guru.
I am the radio dude.
I must bow down to the...
Yeah, well, keep bowing. I'll read it out for you because, you know, you have pronunciation.
Yes.
You only keep your hair.
I've got hair, though.
Because leave my baldness on. Anyway, owner Terry Schmuckaher said Hanford, California, said the dog had come with
Schumacher.
No, it says Schmuckaher.
It's Schumacher.
Owner Terry Schumacher of Hanford, California, said
The same
the
as a motor
dog
car racing
had
driver.
come a long way since she was found abandoned behind an apartment building.
It still looks like it's abandoned.
Oh, God, it is hideous. Miss Schumacher said that at first she thought the pooch was a rat. Seriously, I would have thrown a brick at it.
So would I. But that would have
Yoda's,
made it look better.
it would have died. Yoda's distinction comes after a year of one-eyed Chihuahua named Princess Abby claimed victory. The pedigree Chinese crested won the 2008 and other Chinese crested Chihuahua mix was the ugliest in 2007. But this is the 2011 prize when in the past 3 years only have received a $1,000 check to owning the world's ugliest dog.
I'd want more than that.
But to own that thing.
Yeah.
Oh, look, the beauty skin deep. It could be the most loving, nurturing. This nose is bent.
It's been in the bath.
Okay, guys, if you want to see what we're talking about, if you Google Yoda's world's ugliest dog, and you'll guarantee you'll
see that dog.
You'll see this thing. It's.
We're not going to look for any others either.
No.
Okay.
Right, before we get too carried away, and before we go to a quick ad break,
At least I've kept you awake.
sort of.
You are awake.
I'm awake. I'm always awake.
I've
Anyway,
got a pin here. I'll just keep sticking
so
with it.
people onto the onto our website, they would see we have a new column called Future Guests.
Yes.
Now, these are
This
guests.
is good because I can see into the future.
You can, and this is where our guests can see into the future as well, because we have the technology.
We have the way.
These are the guests we're having on. Okay, I'm going to give you a bit of a spill. We've got L.A. Mazzulli. Right, here's the Sorry. He is the author of the Nephilim trilogy. Also, we have Bill Bean, is a nationally known author and lecturer. His faith in God has inspired many people around the country and in different parts of the world. Bill says, God has truly delivered me from evil. Very interesting guest, and we'll go into back to his family home and everything like that when he comes on the show. I'm really looking forward to that one as well. And we have Travis Short, who served as writer and producer and host of the Mothman documentary, Dark Wings. So this is great. We're going to have a story on the Mothman.
Yes.
And
two others.
Look, we have more guests coming, of
Yep.
course. We have some great Australian guests coming
Banging
up.
at the cardboard box.
Coming to the cardboard box.
Now that I've told them that you haven't got a doorbell.
Yes, that you stood out there all day. Let me in. He kept pressing this lump of wood and wasn't making a noise. So anyway, so those are the guests. So as you can see, the website has changed dramatically. We have home, future guests, your hosts, which is our details, and some write up that people
Yep.
have said about the show so far, which is great. So
That's anything about us.
and what that basically means, if people want to get onto the show, right, they can see who the guests we have, and we are a legit radio show. We
We're
try
trying to do this properly.
We're trying to do well. We have fun with the news of the weird and strange, where we just act like mad animals. But at the end of the day, if you listen to the show, we interview our guests properly. They're well respected. They're looked after in that sense, and we love having them on. And the amount of feedback we're getting is just absolutely wonderful. And we've got some great ones coming up.
You're
Now,
better than what I am when I get here.
yeah, well, you're
Part of the furniture,
you're
I know.
part of the furniture. Yeah. Anyway, we've also got we've got a merchandise page that people have been asking me about. What's happening there? You will find out in due time.
And before we go with any news, I just want to hit you with a couple of ads.
Ads, okay.
Ads.
We'll go and play the ads so we can take a 5-minute break.
That's it.
And we'll get back to you after these short commercials.
You're so professional.
I am. I have a great face for radio.
You do. Yes.
And a great voice. By the way, before we go into the ad side of it.
I get sucked in by you saying things like that because I just agree with you.
Yeah, I know. I'd just like to say I'm
But I
happy.
don't really.
Listen, I've been doing the deals here, dude. Just... If you are looking for a professional voiceover artist, please contact Brad Scott at brad-scott.com, where I can take care of... Oh, you've just... Mate, you just...
I gotta give the real image, mate. We're a team. I know. Paintbox the clown in the corner.
Go sit in the corner. So if you are looking for a professional voiceover artist, don't bother seeing Wadsy because he's bloody useless. You happy with that?
Yep, that sounds good.
Excellent. All right, awesome. Okay, let's start on that. Ad time. Are you looking for a professional writer who deals with bid management and document production services? Then you need to contact Chris Childers. Chris Childers is a professional tender writer with over 10 years experience, working in such industries as diverse as civil construction, recruitment, insurance, development aid, IT&T, and the public sector. TenderWrite offers a specialist client-focused service, producing professional and high-quality professional bids, tenders and proposals for a wide range of clients. So contact TenderWrite today on 07 3482 2792 or email chris.childers@tenderwrite.com.au. G'day, I'm Brad Scott from Naked Zombie Paranormal Radio. Here at Naked Zombie, we can offer your company some great advertising at very reasonable rates. If you want your website advertised on my site, by all means, send through the details and we'll have a look at it. And if you want an ad made up for you, or you already got an ad that you'd like to put out there, Naked Zombie is doing extremely well as far as being an online radio show. So if you want some advertising, go to www.brad-scott.com, check out the contacts page, leave us your details and I'll be in touch. And we are back to Australia's #1 paranormal radio show in Australia, Naked Zombie Paranormal Radio. I'm your host, as always, Brad Scott, and joining me in the cardboard box, as usual, is my good friend and ex-work colleague, Wadsy.
I'm back.
You're back. And we used to work together. It's a funny story. Many years ago, we actually worked as sales reps together.
We did?
We can't actually mention the company because I don't particularly like them much.
No.
Suck me. Yeah. Yeah, anyway, so we used to work together. And what? Yeah, I've got that look about me now.
Yeah, yes.
Bastards. Anyway, we worked together and it was nothing uncommon.
But when we worked together, you left. You weren't sacked, so...
No, I didn't know. I left. Actually, I moved to New Zealand. I was actually with that company before I moved to New Zealand, wasn't I? Me and Peter would quite often try and outdo each other in sales. We would have literally daily competitions
on anything,
and everything,
and
everything. And it's quite funny. You remember when I took over the Stormans manager's role?
Yes.
Yeah, okay, what happened was the boss said, Brad, listen, you're a drop kick, we don't want you in sales anymore. No, he didn't. He said, we need someone to take over the sales.
Too many times.
No, that wasn't me. That was the guy who took over from me. Remember him? Yeah, anyway. So what happened was I went in to become the warehouse manager for this particular company. And one day,
You're telling the story.
Me and Peter decided we're going to have a bit of a play fight, a bit of muck around and threaten to beat each other up. Anyway, I think just about went right through the whole workplace, and I think actually a couple of people started to place bets on us. Now the reason they put me at the warehouse because of my lovely disposition.
You're telling the story. I'm not getting sucked in by agreeing to you this time.
Yeah, anyway, so look, that's why Peter's a part of the show, because we have known each other for many years.
The thing is though, we could never find anything to think about, to fight about.
No, look, every day it'd be like, let's go out and punch each other up. Yeah, I'll meet you there. I'll meet you outside at 5 o'clock. Oh, I said I'll make it 5:10. No, I've got to be somewhere at 5:10. What if we come back at 5:45? No, I've got something on at 5:45.
Yeah, I don't want to come out in the dark.
This went on for what, 3 years?
At least. That's
3
right.
years. So every day, and people just couldn't work it out. But I'm great he's joining me in the show. He's a fantastic mate, and it makes my job a lot easier having him here. Sit to me at least once a week. I'd love to get him more, but due to commitments,
Living miles away.
he does live miles away. So hopefully I'll be moving closer to you anyway.
Yes, that'll be good.
That'd be excellent. Anyway, so enough of that romantic. Oh yeah.
Banter.
Oh yeah, come on. Yeah.
Wow.
Bit having a man crash together.
Wow.
No wonder people think we're a bit odd. All right. So we're okay. I guess we're going to go now and find some more stories.
I think we should
We think
get
we
back
should.
on track.
Yep.
Okay, we're back on track with the Bristol Council. Now, these
okay.
guys are forethinkers. They are great. They have released a zombie guide.
Oh, brilliant! This is just what we want.
Yep.
Tell me about the zombie guide. I haven't
The
seen
guide
this
is designed to explain exactly what to do in the unlikely event of a zombie acropolis.
one. Acropolis. It's apocalypse.
Close enough. The people know what I mean. They can read my mind.
Thank God I'm here to tell them what you mean. Keep going. What
Yeah,
does it say?
We're a team.
Yeah, we are a team.
The guide is designed to explain exactly what to do. Oh, I read that bit.
Keep going.
It provides following a Freedom of Information request. The guide provides such useful tips as either to disconnect their brainstem or fully decapitate a zombie in order to kill it.
Mm-hmm.
The guide also reveals that the Bristol Zombies Festival is actually a training exercise for council officers. The document shows the best way to kill those bothersome reanimated corpses. It outlines a 4-stage alert system following an invasion and says code words will be used to provide secret instructions to the public.
That is brilliant. See, Bristol.
Bristol.
Thinking ahead.
That's brilliant. I wonder if it's
Because-
built on Grey's sites or something like that.
mate, I'll
Maybe
tell
they're
you
used
what.
to it. I know, that's...
But it is coming.
What, Bristol?
No, the naked up. The zombie uprising.
There's us two.
Well, we're with two of us.
Yeah.
So if you want to join the zombie uprising, you know what to do.
You be dead boring like us.
No, they go to the Facebook site.
The Facebook site, which is the Brad Scott.
Well, if they go to www.brad-scott.com, they can click the like button for Naked Zombie Paranormal
How many of you like
Radio. So
many
join
likes
the
we got
Naked
now?
Zombie Paranormal Uprising.
It'll go up tenfold now because you've said that.
Yeah, well, at least get another 2 people.
Another 2 people.
But I will admit, I'm very, look, to everyone who listens to the show, just a personal thank you. In a space, no joke, word of a lie, in the space of 3 weeks,
We have.
oh, we've still only got a couple of friends. No, we're doing really well. So I'm really happy with...
That was the homeless guy we stole the box from.
Not happy.
Not happy?
No.
He doesn't listen to the show then, does he?
Well, no, because he just hangs outside the bedroom window here. The office, sorry, the studio window here.
96 people like us.
Well, that's on the face, but we're over 1,000 friends now.
On
Mine.
how much are you paying?
Well,
no, don't mention it.
I've been offering favours, so that's it.
And they're still your friend.
Yeah, I know. It's funny that. Anyway, so look, go ahead, check out the Naked Zombie Facebook fan page, please. Look, more people get on there, it'll be absolutely fantastic, and I do appreciate that, folks. Also, look, if you do have any news you wish Wadsy to read out, I know his English is terrible and he can't actually read, but
That's what makes it interesting.
if you like to go to the website and go to brad-scott.com, go to the contacts page, and please, if you have an interesting story you wish read out on air, send it through to us and I'll give it.
Zombies on Bristol. What's uninteresting about that? You loved it.
I did love it, but I'm saying if people have got more stories, they
Okay.
if you guys
Not
find
better stories, just more stories.
more stories. So if you've got stories that you wish to share this, if you've come across, or send us a link or write it down for us, email us to us, I'll put it together for Buggerlugs here to try and decipher into.
I'll promise to proofread it before I read it so I get it right.
Good. Well, this is Acropolis. Watch out for the zombie apocalypse. You tosser. It's apocalypse.
It's your stains on the chair.
Stop it.
No.
And where are we going now?
You lost my page. Hey, remember that one about the dog?
Yep.
I found another ugly one.
Yep.
Yeah. There's a new old man. Wadsy, the 5,300-year-old mummy from the Alps.
Mm.
How can a man be a mummy?
Don't joke.
It's your stains.
No,
Your stains.
don't leave the stain down. No, don't go there.
This guy from the Alps has a new face. Using a combination of forensic science and artistry, Dutch brothers Audrey and...
What sort of brothers?
Dutch brothers.
You said Duck Brothers.
Did not.
Dutch
I
Brothers.
know what I said. I didn't
Okay,
say
go
that.
on, go on.
Just what
go
you
on,
heard.
Go on, keep going. Sorry.
But if you want to prove me wrong, you can play the tape back.
God, that's not hard. Go on.
Dutch brothers Audrey and Alphonse Kennis reconstructed his face for a new exhibit at the museum where his remains are housed. The South Tyrol Museum of Archaeology in Italy.
Well, this is pretty amazing, folks. If you have a look at this, if you look for...
It looks pretty normal, actually.
Look, actually, what they've done, they've taken a 5,300-year-old mummified bloke from the, like an Iceman from the Alps, and they've given him what he actually looked like. Now, through modern technology, they've done a friggin' awesome job.
They have. It's
seriously, look, if you want to... Now, to find this guy, if you type in OTZI, comma, the 5,300-year-old mummy from the Alps or something like that, it'll actually bring up a photo of him. And it's...
I'm sure I've seen him walking down the street.
No, that looks like the guy that's hanging around outside the office. Where the guy took the cardboard box off.
Oh, okay.
That's where we know him
That's
from.
where we're seeing.
Yeah, all right.
You'd think you want a new one after 5,300 years.
Why?
Well, we've made a
Oh,
mess
look,
of it.
yeah, we're just looking at the photos now.
It's got a decent weapon.
Also some more information here.
Oh, in 1991, hikers stumbled across the mummified man and frozen remains, along with his clothes and equipment.
Oh, really?
In the Wadsy Alps near Italian-Austrian border. He is believed to have lived between 3,500 and 3,100 BC before Stonehenge or the pyramids of Giza were built. Various studies have explored how Wadsy died, what he ate, and whether he has any living relatives.
You're kidding, so they can track down whether he's got living relatives through his DNA and stuff.
Ancestry.com.au.
I don't think Ancestry.com goes back to that far back.
Well, I started doing it and I've got back to the 1800s.
Mate, 1800 is only a couple of centuries ago, dude.
It's going backwards though.
We're talking 5,300 years.
Don't bring logic into my arguments.
Well, I suppose...
It destroys all credibility.
No, I suppose you do have that ape-man appearance. The thick forehead brow, the small head, big lower jaw for biting things.
That's only how you see me.
No, you don't want to know how I see you. So basically, what various studies explored how Oster died and what he ate and whether blah blah blah. But one of the most frequently asked questions: what did he look like? And honestly, guys, this is amazing what they do with technology now. They've actually reconstructed this guy.
Yeah,
his
but
skull.
don't you think
What?
he looks like the guy that's actually reconstructing him?
You're actually right. He actually just an older version.
Yes.
But he still looks like the guy we stole the cardboard box from. For
He
the,
does,
for,
yeah.
for the Naked Zombies studio. Yeah.
Yeah.
So we've done well. We've managed to rob a 5,000-year-old mummified man with his cardboard box.
Jeepers, we're strong. We're
Whoa,
good. We're tough.
We're bastards.
Yep. Like me.
I'll go one for you.
Have you?
I do. I actually have one.
Is it news?
It's news.
Okay,
and it's
that's all right
about the 2012 apocalypse.
When's that supposed to happen?
In 2012.
Very good.
21st of December
That's only
from
next
me.
year.
Dude, it's actually...
We're 2011 now.
Yeah, 2011 now. So
You had to
it's-
think about that, didn't you?
Yeah, I did. Leave me alone. It's looking late. Anyway, Birkegaff,
Yep.
Hope off, the village threat of apocalypse sex. Now, what's happened is this town in French, southern French, in Hamlet, that's actually, for some reason, think it's the only safe place where the 2012 apocalypse will survive the 2012 apocalypse. A French government watchdog which monitors sex.
Is it that ugly
Sex.
watchdog?
Sex, not sex, sex.
That ugly dog we saw? Is that
No,
the
no,
watchdog?
no, no,
Okay.
no. Sex. And the picturesque village should be monitored until December 21, 2012, when many believe the world will end, according to an ancient Mayan prophecy. Surrounded in a legend for century, Berkerek is the rocky outcrop of a Pic de Berkerek have attracted the influx of New Age visitors in recent months, pushing up property prices but also raising the threat of financial scams and psychological manipulation. The watchdog is keep an eye on, said the reports are published out this week. According to them, we shouldn't get paranoid, but when we see what happened at Waco in the United States, we know this is a thinking of influence vulnerable people, the watchdog president George Finnick said. So basically, this guy is watching out because people are saying this is the only safe place in France of all places,
In the world.
that you're going to be safe at the 2012 apocalypse.
But if the world's going to be destroyed, surely that part will be
No, that's
destroyed.
just going to float off.
Float off into the never.
Yeah, no, it's just see what happened. The rest of the world will go, and according to this is the only place in the whole world that will remain safe.
Okay.
And the cardboard box.
Take your medicine.
No, this. If it's on the net, it must be true.
It's on the net, it must be true.
If it's
Yep.
on the net, it must be
Must be
true. So there you go. So if you want to escape the apocalypse, this is where you need to go.
That's it.
You need to go to this place.
Where's
Done.
let's go book our tickets.
Book our tickets, mate. And the only other second safe place?
The cardboard box.
The cardboard box.
Yes.
So you're stuffed.
That's it.
Yeah.
See you, bye.
And we will still be broadcasting
Right up
Naked
until-
Zombie past that stage.
But then it doesn't matter because
We haven't got any listeners now, so it's not going to make much difference, does it?
No, they'll all be in one place, so we can just go over there and broadcast them live.
Why we could just stand there with megaphones
That's
and just
it.
speak. Yeah, we've got
Pick
it.
up our cardboard box and go.
We're there. We're
Yep.
taking our box. Dude, I've
Yes,
got one more story for you. I've got to read this out. This was actually sent to me
Yeah.
by a listener. These are the emails we get, so I will read this one out.
Okay. All right. Because it was addressed to you, I'll let you read it.
Thank you.
Even though it's my news segment, I will let you read it.
Yeah, I'm going to read it anyway. Okay, this is the story now. This only happened yesterday.
Yeah.
Actually, a couple of days ago. Police shoot fake alligator twice.
Twice. Is that like the guy that shot his dead car twice?
Probably. Anyway, police
This is America.
Yeah, it doesn't matter. It's
No.
America. It could be anywhere.
Okay. Yeah.
If no one out, like it could be in the suburb over from
Oh
us.
yeah.
Ding, 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 ding. Anyway, police in a suburb in the U.S. state of Missouri recently encountered one tough alligator, so they thought. Officers independent of Kansas City suburb responded to a call on Saturday evening about a large alligator lurking on the embankment of a pond. Police spokesman Tony Gentry said on Thursday, an officer called state conservation agent who raised him to shoot the alligator because it was a little that conservation officials could do that at the time. Basically, they couldn't shoot it. And this is so badly written, it's not funny. Instructed an officer shot... Look,
He's just shot.
seriously, this is the way... This isn't from the person who sent it. This is the way...
It's on a newspaper.
This is why it's printed in a newspaper. They use every sort of bad English you can imagine. So excuse me on this one. As instructed,
You're just making excuses because you can't read it properly.
I can read it properly. I have a radio voice and looks. As instructed, an officer shot the alligator not once but twice. But both times the bullets bounced off because the alligator was made of cement. The property owner told police later that he had placed the oriental gator by the pond. Ornamental. God, I'm doing what you're doing now. Gator by the pond to keep children away.
Well, that worked.
Yeah, but residents had a little to fear. There are no alligators around here. We are too far north. It's too cold, said Bill Graham, spokesman for the Missouri Department of Conservation. Gentry acknowledged the incident is drawing a lot of attention. So, in hindsight, but they do take every call very seriously.
Well, that's good.
So they
you never know when you get a cement snake up your...
Yeah, drain pipe or something. So there you go. Thank you for sending that in. That's great. But I tell you what, some people in the media need to learn how to write.
Oh, hang on. Now they're on animals.
Right, what do you got?
The smelly rotten egg gas in farts controls blood pressure in mice.
Mate, we can't say farts on the radio. You've got to say passing of wind.
The smelly
farts
rotten gas in the passing of wind.
Thank you. Yeah, I don't want to get in trouble from saying farts on the radio. I mean, because we say farts too many times, and someone probably get upset. Builds up, and they'll get in trouble for saying farts.
Explodes.
So you can't say farts.
Okay.
I
won't say farts.
All right. Do you want to say farts?
No.
Excellent.
Okay.
So what are you going to say instead of farts?
Escaping air.
Escaping air. I like it.
Okay.
Go for the fart story.
A smelly rotten egg gas in controlled escaping air actually controls blood pressure in mice. A new study has found. The new research found that cells lining the mice's blood vessels naturally make the gas, and this action can help the rodent's blood pressure lower by relaxing the blood vessels to prevent hypertension or high blood pressure. This gas is no doubt produced in the cells lining human vessels too, the researcher said. Now,
well, there you go. So what happens?
I bet you got a government grant to study that.
Oh, tell you that someone got paid a lot of money to determined that mice's dropping their guts is a
Yes.
great way for our spend. So, well, I wonder how a mouse. Is that where the term "cut the cheese" comes from? Who cut the cheese,
could do,
mouse?
yeah.
Ideas, man.
Yeah.
But how do they smother the bastard? You know how you got to like squeeze down really hard. You got to like press down your butt cheeks on the chair and go type thing. How do they do that?
Well, they're probably not sitting in a chair, so they don't have to.
Well, there's a good
Just
point.
let it flow, man. Just let it flow.
Oh God. Oh no, I think he just did.
No.
Anyway, so where you take me in the world of disgusting now?
Oh, then we got to bring it up a level, don't we? Can't go much lower than that.
Oh God, we're hitting
We
like
get
that.
into snakes though. Hang
Yeah,
on,
look,
hang
and, tell you what, no, what I'm saying is that what we're doing tonight has been very little news on the paranormal.
Yes.
It's all been weird stuff, and like I said, guys, we do this from time to time. So what else you got for me?
Hang on. We've got a call coming through. I wonder who it is.
Oh, we've got another call, do we?
Another call.
Oh, what? We'll answer the call. Hang on,
Okay.
too. Yeah, hello, this is Naked Zombie Paranormal Radio. Who do we have on the line?
Due to have sunk to a new low, mouse farts, I am tempted to come over and smack you around a bit.
Well,
Well,
we've ticked him off even more.
yeah, but what's he done?
I can't believe we have managed to upset the greatest mind in living memory.
That's your opinion.
No, seriously.
He rings into a radio show.
Dude,
We're still on air though.
we've upset the man. You
Yeah.
think he's not stalking us, do you?
No.
Okay, that's all right then.
Stalking
Okay.
Stephen.
Stalking.
As I said before, what's he done
I tell
recently?
you what, I hope he's got a sense of humour. Anyway, so...
Lawyers are 10 pieces.
Alright, mate, we've only got about 9 minutes to go on the show tonight.
Yep.
So we're going to run a couple more stories that I found. And look, like I said, not all the weird paranormal stuff tonight, but
No.
we just have some weird
Stuff.
The
Just stuff
world,
that's different.
the world is a weird and wonderful place, and you have another one for us that
I
just
do.
puts a new term on virtual love.
Yes. Which is strange, to say the least.
Go the virtual love. Go
A
on.
woman has been arrested for killing her virtual husband.
Excellent, I love it.
A Japanese woman has been arrested after she allegedly killed her virtual husband in an online game. The 43-year-old was apparently furious at finding herself suddenly divorced.
Yep.
In the game, Maple Story, reports the BBC.
Yep.
Police say she illegally accessed login details of the man playing her virtual husband and killed off his character. The woman, a piano teacher, is in jail in Sapporo waiting to learn if she faces charges of illegally accessing a computer and manipulating data. She was taken to Sapporo, where her husband, a 33-year-old office worker, lives, from her home in Mazaika, 620 miles away. If charged with the offences and convicted, she faces up to 5 years in prison and a fine of up to $5,000. A Sapporo police officer said the woman had used the man's ID and password to log into the game last May to carry out his virtual murder. I was suddenly divorced without a word of warning. That made me so angry. She was quoted by the official as telling the investigators.
Oh, you're kidding. So this lady is in prison for
Killing off her virtual
husband.
Now, I'm not making light of it. You shouldn't go into breaking into people's...
No,
But
but
get their password, but...
that's what they probably got her on. It's actually, but still, it's his spouse.
No, it's not a spouse. It's some person online that she's playing a game with.
Oh, it's the same game with that.
She wasn't even a husband.
Oh, virtual husband.
Yeah.
Oh. So all the times that my wife gets on my kid and checks my emails.
Is she a virtual wife or a real wife?
Real life. I can't get her in trouble.
No.
Worth a shot.
But, get a life, maybe anybody.
I think so. So we have a virtual love spat going on now.
We do. Now this, what I've found now, is a company that you should work for.
Yeah, why?
Why? Because a German insurance company rewarded its best salesman by organising an orgy with prostitutes in a renowned Hungarian spa.
Sweet.
How do you claim that on your tax return as bonuses? Bonus received.
You're kidding.
About 100 top salesmen had been invited to the orgy, which featured numerous scantily clad hostesses and about 20 prostitutes. Should we name the insurance company?
Yeah, I think we should. We're about to get an influx of resumes.
Applications, yeah. Ergo, I'm sure it's not pronounced like that, but it's
No, Ergo. Yeah.
Ergo Insurance spokesman Alexander Becker said, the event organised by one of its divisions in the Budapest Art Nouveau Gellert baths represented a clear violation of the company's values, he stressed. Gee, I wonder why.
How you doing?
How you doing? All measures have been taken to prevent a repeat of such an event. Those responsible in the event, dubbed in an incentive trip. Wonder if you get tip bits. Have left. Oh, they've sacked them from the company. I mean, come on.
No. What happened?
The guys that were responsible for organising the event have left the company.
Oh, left. I think got the others.
I think so. Left before they were pushed.
I mean, but think about it.
Prostitution is legal in Hungary and Germany.
It's legal anywhere, as long as you don't do it
Get
on
caught.
the street. Yeah, well, look at me. No. Anyway, no, seriously, dude.
I prefer not to look at you sometimes. Definitely, I prefer not to look at you.
Oh, that's gold. That really is gold. Okay, look,
dude,
we need.
How can you get away from the board of directors not knowing? We're just going to book this spa for 100 salesmen and 40 million girls.
Oh man, this is brilliant. Oh look, the most I ever got was a bottle of beer.
Only one bottle of beer.
One bottle of beer. Oh no, hang on. Remember the company you used to work for?
We got a carton once.
We
We had
got
to
a
share
carton.
between three sales reps.
Yeah, we had to carton between three, but the sales manager got like 3 cartons for himself. Oh, typical. Oh mate, look, one more story for the night before we pack it up. We've got a couple of minutes to go. We need one more cracker to send the people off to Dreamland tonight. So what have you got for me? All right. What do you got for me now?
I'll try and bring it back to a bit of normality.
Oh, if it's possible. Keep going. All right, what have we got?
At least it's not a cement concrete
Crocodile.
Crocodile.
All right, what have we got?
A 92-year-old Florida woman has been jailed after police say she fired shots at a neighbour who refused to kiss her. The woman went to visit her next door neighbour, who was 53. I mean, she's a cougar. She's a cougar. She's going after a 53-year-old. On Monday, but grew angry when he wouldn't give her a kiss, police said. She then allegedly fired 4 rounds into the house from a semi-automatic pistol, shattering a window, but no one was hurt. The neighbour told the police he had ongoing issues with his neighbour when he said her grown... Sorry, I'm going to need a word with that one. Who said he had grown
enormed
with her and threatened to shoot him when he told her he had a girlfriend. Oh,
and
dear.
she's single now. Where is she now?
She's
Where's the old
Well, she's
dear?
in jail waiting to be appeared in court, charged with aggravated assault and shooting into a dwelling.
That's fantastic.
I mean,
A nice poor old duck. She just wanted a bit of
we can't judge her by a prison
tonsil
photo,
hockey. No, but she wanted a bit of old.
But she's a cougar.
A bit of old rusty, dry tonsil hockey, teeth falling out sort of things.
Oh, maybe she took him out.
I don't know.
Well, she's got her mouth closed. Lips locked tight. Might be just all gum.
She might be looking at you next month. Anyway, listen, and we have come to the end of the show.
Thank God for that.
Look, and thank you everyone who's tuned in tonight to listen to the program. As you said, look, it was one of those nights.
It was. We've had a lot of fun.
A lot of fun as usual. Just weird news, and I personally would like to thank Stephen Hawkins for taking the time. And please don't sue me.
Yeah, but what's he done lately? I mean,
Good sport. And no, that wasn't really. Anyway, listen, thank you guys. Like I said again, look, we've got some great guests coming up in the shows to come. Don't forget, Sunday nights between 8 and 10, you can see the show live. You can see what we get up to. You can see the stuff-ups we make and the fun we have doing the show, where you can contact us and we can answer your questions, or you want to send us stories, we'll do it live. And you be kind, yeah, if you want. And you can actually send it through to... You can see it and you'll actually see the video of it. So the video will be on there. It's actually live, it's recorded, and it should be a lot of fun. Also, like again, thank you to our new sponsor, Aspire,
yes,
for coming on board. And we're always looking for new people to come on board to help us with the show.
Because we need all the help we can get.
We do need all the help we can get. We are such a belly bones operation, but we try and do it for you guys to bring you a bit of fun and a bit of enjoyment, a bit of intrigue, a bit of paranormal mystery. And with some fantastic weird stuff and great guests, of course. Yep. And I can't thank my guests enough. So on that closing note, thank you, Mr. Wadsworth, for coming in.
Mr. Brad.
Listen, guys,
Been
like I say each week, have a good night, have a safe night. If you're out investigating, look after yourself and each other.
We'll see you next time.